So today we're going to be doing the second part of our scarab beetle. Remember that the ancient Egyptians believed that the scarab beetle symbolizes the restoration of life. So coming back to life almost. And they use this image kind of as amulets. Now you might have heard of an amulet before, maybe from Sophia the First, right? And it's kind of like a good luck charm. So they would wear ceramic stones, kind of like as jewelry, maybe as a necklace, or use them to stamp important documents, or even to send as gifts to other people. So this symbol of this scarab beetle was very, very important to the Egyptian people. One of the things that are really fun about the scarab beetle is the decoration part of it. And you're going to be able to choose how you want to decorate. But before we do that, you're going to be separating your space into different sections so you have places to put this decoration. So from the top here, you're kind of creating the stripes, but the stripes are following the curve of these wings. So I'm going to come down here and I'm trying to create a parallel line until it touches one of my kind of points. And you're going to choose, do you want them wide, do you want them thin, do you want 5 of them, 4, but whatever you do on this side you're also going to do here. So I recommend once you do one line, try to repeat it on this side so you have an idea of what you need to do. I'm going to do one that's closer together this time. So I'm creating areas in which I'm going to be doing my designs. Now I'm going to do a wide one. And I'm still following that rounded contour line. And then you know what? I'm going to do one more. I think I'm going to end up leaving this area black, and it'll have some really nice contrast. So once you do that, you're going to take your gold or silver marker again and think about what kind of shapes you want to do and how you want to fill your space. If you want to, you can go on the back and you can practice. So maybe you want stripes. Maybe you want to do kind of zigzag lines repeating, maybe with dots in between. Maybe you want that to be thick on one side. So you're trying to think about, well, how can you make it a little bit more complicated? And so remember, patterns are shapes and lines repeated over and over again. I wouldn't do so much filling in right now because we are going to be adding a lot of color later. But this is a good place to at least start so you know where you want to add color at a different time. So I think on the outside I'm going to do these stripes. And remember, what you do on one side you want to repeat on the other side to keep it symmetrical, or at least as symmetrical as it can be. Not going to be perfect, right? Because we're doing this by hand, not by computer. And we didn't do that same technique that we used for our vases. So it's okay if it's not exactly the same. I might not even have the same number of stripes, but at least I'm in the right area. Okay, I don't know what I'm going to do in this small part yet, but this part here, I think I'm going to do my zigzag. Notice how I'm still trying to follow my curve. I'm creating large spaces because if I create large spaces, then that means I have a lot of area to maybe add more detail, or I have areas to fill in. If you do it really super duper tiny, you might not have an area to color. So keep your shapes large, or as large as they can be. And I want to see you guys getting very creative with the designs that you choose on the inside of your scarab beetle. You can even come into the center here and add some designs. I'm going to make this just a little thicker. Okay, I'm going to keep working on mine while you guys work on yours, and let's see what happens when we are done.